Good late morning, you all. How you doing? I think I still have effluent poop in my eye, although I've been up for a little while. Well, a while. It's a beautiful day in the Adirondacks. Sun is shining basically everywhere. I have a lot to do, including go take a shower. But I thought we would go to the dungeon and we would do a little something. I know, don't show your preps, but I want to get back to basics a little bit in different sorts of ways, okay? So, I was taking care of some Christmas stuff, and I hung that up there because I did. We have a room full of boxes that entails getting to a workbench. We have plans to put more stuff in that room, but right now the stuff we have in that room we can barely get to because of the holiday mess and Bigfoot Prepper and I being busy. He works a full-time job. I am a full-time mom and grandmother, and we have a household that heats with wood, and I just have a lot to do. And then I'm on YouTube, so apparently some people think I'm on YouTube all the time and have all kinds of time to do all kinds of stuff, and I'm sorry, I don't. So I'm not gonna lie, before I start, I'm gonna tell you guys I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm not getting enough sleep because I'm staying up too late. Then I'm not getting up early enough because I stayed up too late. I have let things go to the point where I have bags that came down here last week that, I'm sorry for the noise, but to go over here with more salsa, which also all this needs to be put away and organized. So, I thought I would bring you guys down while I did some stuff to talk about basic prepping. Now, I can't really speak on when I started prepping because it was instilled in me as a child because of how we lived. And my mom always had a pantry. It was a working pantry. We bought things way ahead of time. We could stay in our house for a long time and not have to go anywhere. Would it be hard? Yeah. Would we be sometimes backed up and eating rice and, something over top of it that my mom cooked? Yeah, we would have to do that. But this past, the March of 2019, my family and I'm not talking the family that just lives here. I'm talking about our whole family. Our second to last dinner together, after dinner we went out late and we all went shopping together. We took separate vehicles and we went shopping, and we did that twice. The end of March, first week of February, we didn't see one another. They shut most states down to just basically, I'm not gonna lie, we were like, wow, what's going on? We didn't know what was going on. So my mom and my stepdad and my cousin called, who works for an airline. He's a mechanic, and he's also a veteran. And I got other phone calls and messages from other friends, we'll just say that. And they warned us of certain things happening. And I called them, okay, well, this possibly could happen, but I didn't know. Again, I did not know. So, that couple weeks before shutdown in March, okay, I had an appointment that morning, and I had decided, I don't remember if I think it was before my appointment. I got up early and I went shopping before my appointment. And I had just happened to, it might have been after, but I had just happened to get this weird intuition. I wanted to do a huge grocery shopping. I had no clue why. I just wanted to. I just felt like a need to do that. And I went and got what I call my Common Core toilet paper. And the reason I call it Common Core is, let me see if we can see this. The one that says 12 equals 48, I call that Common Core math toilet paper. It's just a joke I have. I have kids, my second and my last child out of 3. They they had the Common Core. They were talking about it, I think, the year that my daughter graduated. My oldest daughter graduated in 2011. So the other day, last week, I got coffee. So now we do need more coffee because, sorry guys, because we drink a lot of coffee. Well, I do. Alright, I'm gonna put this on the floor because y'all driving or at work, that's probably gonna be really loud. And again, I apologize. So there was just, when I go grocery shopping, the things that are coming downstairs in these bags aren't always full. First of all, it's too heavy. I'm not supposed to be lifting that much. Can I? Yes. Am I supposed to? No. So I just did some little things. You just saw the salsa and things like that. I just picked up, a can of beans. I got some breadcrumbs, but the reason these bags aren't full is I do regular grocery shopping, okay? And then what I do is I take everything that I got for preps, which was, I just emptied 1 bag, there's 3 more, so there was 4 not filled bags coming down to what I call the dungeon. And I don't remember where I put the breadcrumbs. We reorganized this, and then I think it got a mess again because with buying more preps, it seems like we're always reorganizing things. So down here, this is not full anymore down here. It used to be, but we reorganized and made more room. So we put these tubs. This is a wash tub. This is a little cat litter pan that I think it came from, I don't know, Dollar General or something, who knows. And then, of course, we have these containers, and I'll get to that in a minute. And yes, this organization for this cabinet is still in the works. So, let's see. We have tons, but I will be honest, with the wood stove, we didn't have always enough ash, and we had family members coming over for dinner every Saturday. And I'll be honest, we used a bunch of these salts for our walk. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? So in here I have a bunch of just stuff. These packages of potatoes need to go into other containers, which I have also not done yet. So I'm going to take some out, and I'm going to put this salt in here in this drawer. This is an old drawer that my middle daughter had painted, and when she moved out, she wasn't gonna take it. She didn't want it. So this is seasoned salt. So, and as you can see, I write the expiration dates on it. We also have baking soda, baking powder, coconut milk, condensed milk, evaporated milk, whatever. So I'm gonna leave that open because I don't want to mess with it right now. We also picked up some more. Now I'm gonna put these in the back on this shelf, okay? So here's my hand. I'm gonna put that in the back, and I'm gonna take these 2 cans in the back. This isn't the easiest with one hand, so bear with me here. And then I'm going to put that in the back and move that one behind the others, so that way we always have the oldest in the front, the newest in the back, just like they would do in a store. What else? I don't even remember all that I got. Apparently this is shrimp and crab. So over here, let's see. We're gonna find, there's our meat, and there's our crab, and there's a little ham, smoked ham down there. So I'm going to, for now, because y'all are watching, I'm just gonna take this shrimp and put it there and put the crab meat, and I'll do the whole, that goes pretty far back, so I need to get on a chair in order to get in the back to get everything pulled forward. So again, not doing that right now. I'm just showing you guys exactly like what, well, guess what? I have, I have 2 more. So now I have to go back and, like I said, I have to reorganize that. So that'll be something I'll do later. And I say later, but what I really mean is I probably won't get back to it today. So I just put another beefaroni up there. I got a package of fine egg noodles. So I will be repackaging these. So I'm going to actually, I save, all right, so when you, my brother or my mom or us or whatever, you shouldn't go to McDonald's, but if you go to a fast food place, they usually give you 2 trays. Save these trays. I have an onion that I was supposed to bring upstairs and I never did. But any cardboardy, if that is even a word, any cardboardy type stuff you can use for gardening. There's some bad things over here, like chips. And underneath that are more beans and more rice and brown sugars that I need to put into jars. Now, these have been sitting down here. They've been sterilized and cleaned, but because I took too long getting back down here, I may have to sterilize that one again because I left the lid off from it the last time I was down here. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Again, sorry. Sheesh. I should have brought my tripod down here. So I got a spicy brown mustard. I'm going to come down here, push in this drawer I said I was gonna leave open. And I'm gonna go down to the big drawer. Oh, wrong one. All right, so this big drawer, I'm gonna have to figure out something else. This drawer is not opening anymore. This drawer has all of our salad dressings, mustards, ketchups, mayonnaise, soy sauces, Worcestershire. Like I said, the mayonnaises are in the back. This is just one place we keep, but I'm gonna throw this spicy brown in here. And then of course we have another one here. More ketchups in the back, more here in the front. I guess we don't really need the relish in there. I also have to take care of a bunch of jars of pickles of different kinds because I got asked last night during a live for a joke, I think, if we had pickles. So yes, we have pickles on hand. I got another ranch dressing, so I'm going to throw that into the drawer. I need to come up with another system for the condiments. We found that we go through more condiments than we thought. Oh look, more salt. So again, I am going to have to, and like I said, we got mayo up here and more condiments up here, so I need to come up with another system. This dresser is not going to be big enough for the condiments that we are storing. More baked beans. This is 3 pounds, 7 ounces. They were on sale. I remember now. Like I said, guys, this was last week, so I didn't really remember. These were $1.70, back up to $1.75 again. So we got more of those soups, and what I like about those soups is Bigfoot likes them, and they have a pop lid. You don't need a can opener. But don't forget to get a can opener. I just picked up another sauce, so if I can get over here. I don't know. We probably don't have enough sauce. But there's some jars and some cans. And I'm just going to push this one back and stick this here for now. Back there are Italian diced tomatoes. And then we have all these tiny little tomato pastes that I just kind of stick in front. So that's the third bag. Like I said, these bags aren't full because I did a regular grocery shopping. This is just what I picked up for preps last week. The other preps are upstairs. They're different kinds of preps, not to do with food. So let's see what we have in here. Oh yeah, I remember. So these baked beans, I'm just gonna shove aside with the soup. And I'm gonna put this on top of here so I remember to bring that onion upstairs. I picked up these tortillas. So the reason I do is because, well, let's see. We had one package left because I've been slipping. So this here package is April 16th. So I'm gonna bring this one upstairs. We had a stack of these things, but my daughter, my youngest daughter, I don't know, her and her friends and even Bigfoot and I have been crazy lately about making different things with wraps. So this one's sold by May 12th. This one's May 27th. See how I'm doing this? And then I'm gonna basically flip them back over. I got marshmallows. There's a lot of things you can do with marshmallows. They're not just for hot cocoa and Rice Krispie treats. 27th and 12th. So yeah. So now we're gonna flip these over and we are going to put them in our cabinet over there. What else do I have up there? Apparently I've got another bag of tortillas up there. And then behind there we have all of our peanut butter, our jelly, and our fluff. Some snacks, whatever. That's kind of like your weird side of the cupboard. This is like a breakfast type. This is one of the places we keep breakfast type foods in case of emergency. And then we also keep a lot of those grain bars. Behind that is like hot cocos, Pop-Tarts, a lot of oatmeal. We do have our big containers of oatmeal elsewhere. Where did we put them? There's a couple up there. Oh, they're all down here, piled up down there. We also have popcorn, and I don't know why the cheese crackers are up there because that's where the crackers go. Bigfoot makes bread. You'll see there's popcorn here and then popcorn down there. Like I said, I need to reorganize. I'm not the only one down here. But we have jelly back there, more sweet. Okay, so the reason I keep sweetened condensed milk in the drawer and up here is that's what the marshmallows are for. So this whole can of sweet condensed milk, this whole package of little chocolate, cute little morsels, and some marshmallows, you can make no bake fudge in the microwave. Takes 1 minute in the like 30 seconds and then 30 seconds more. And then you just, so you do one condensed milk, some marshmallows or nuts or whatever, or you don't have to use anything. One package of chocolate morsels. So you take your morsels and your condensed milk, you stir them up in a bowl, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. Take them out, stir them up, stir them, stir them, stir them. Put it back in for 30 seconds, stir them. If you need to put it back again, I would suggest to keep stirring. But if you need to, only 10 or 15 more seconds. And that should be it, because otherwise I don't think your microwave's working right. Or you can use it and do it in a pan. But in case of a chef situation, you will be doing that over an open fire or on top of your wood stove, just saying. Let's see. I should probably put these on top of each other, but like this says 521. You know, the rest in the back are all newer, but Jiffy mixes with the corn muffin mix. You know, biscuit type mixes. You've got these, we We have fruit, which I'll show you in a minute. Whoops. Yeah, see? But these two just fell out just now. But these are quick grabs. I've been making a lot of cream of broccoli cheddar soup lately. But one recipe I have for cream of broccoli cheddar soup is this cheese melt. We only have one of these left. We had like 5 or 6. I actually have not bought any more of that. And, well, I need to. So I'm going to get these apple snosses that just fell out. But yeah, we got fruit cups, Jell-O. You don't know if you're going to end up getting sick. So like fruit cups with Jell-O and puddings. And they go back. And then, of course, under here, which I just ended up throwing a bunch of bags, we've got cases and cases of just Gatorade in these boxes. And yes, there's electrical wire in here. My husband did some stuff down here with our security system, and we'll just leave it at that. So I get these broths, sometimes Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and our local grocery store. Again, we have a bunch. Dried fruits, trail mixes. You can make these in small little baggies for your family and mix them with like some nuts, marshmallows, and maybe for a little snack use some M&Ms, or heck, use these little cute little, they're like little tiny Hershey Kisses. Use those. You know, you don't need to go and buy all those. See, we have more salt way back there all piled up. And then because of our oatmeal, we have these dried fruits that you can put with your oatmeal. Don't forget your coffee creamers. I don't know why this sugar and this sugar is here. That's supposed to go somewhere else. But again, Lake Ferry's busy, and sometimes I just put things, in places. Look, more salt. I'm just going to put this up here, but this is what happens, see? And then, of course, everything that's jarred, the rices, and we have behind here, I'm not taking this all out, but behind here we have like, okay, we have all these bags, right? And then we have all these boxes of pasta. Behind it all, we actually have these containers. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do that because this is getting loud, but I can't. Like macaroni and cheeses, when you buy these, my daughter came down and got some this past couple of weeks, but get a whole flat. See these boxes? Just if you can afford it, these are like $1 something at Aldi's. Just get the whole flat. And then of course there's a bunch of mac and cheeses. There's just mac and cheeses. Behind all these noodles, there's just mac and cheeses for days. And then of course we have one lone little one here. I pick up these little packages of sauce because with the pasta over there, we can mix these, or you can mix these in your veggies or in your veggies and rice. So this may be all over the place, but I just wanted to kind of take an opportunity to show you guys that this is something that happens over time. We do not prep in one day. We don't prep in a week, and we don't prep in months. This takes years. Got more soups. Another one, the sirloin burger with veggies. Now this one's dented. I'm gonna put it upstairs. This is a sauce. Cream of chicken. I got little cans. So our creamy soups and our tomato soups kind of go here and over there. But the reason I do that is because I use some of these creamy soups. See, that can looks kind of dangerous tilted up there. And then there's Alfredo sauces back there. There's 2 flats of Alfredo. Well, there's sandwich bags too, but there's 2 flats of Alfredo here. And what do we got down there? I don't even know what these are. Oh, they're macaroni and beef. I think they came from Aldi's. So there's more like what you would call Chef Boyardee there. Let's see. And it's just more soup. We were getting low on soup. And when I say low, I don't mean that kind of low. I mean, like, we have some upstairs too, but Bigfoot's been eating a lot of soup again. I also pick up these gravy mixes sometimes. I don't know why. I just do it. So, that's the last of the 4 bags. Now that I have a floor full of empty bags, I'm going to show you guys. Now I have a jar down here with a screwdriver, some pens, some markers, because we use these markers for our cans. These are all dry, sterilized. I can put rice and beans in these, or oatmeal, or whatever, but let me move these out of the way. I have a onion skin sitting down here. So these are the jars. Now these jars will not be used for canning, okay? We do not can yet. We don't know how yet. What these jars are going to be used for, these were from spaghetti sauce from the grocery store. If you clean your lids in the jars and sterilize them with vinegar, water, and leave them out to dry for a really long time, these have been closed up. There's no condensation. They're safe to use for rice and beans, or oatmeal, or sugar, or flour, or whatever you want to use. I do not know how to can meats or anything that has a pressure canner. We don't even own a pressure canner yet. But when we do, we know who to go to for help to teach us how to do it the right way. I'm just shoving that out there. So, of course, if the power ever goes out and I'm down here in the dark, I have a candle. And I'm going to be honest, the other day I took up my lighters out of here and I don't know if I left anything down here. Oops. So make sure you keep a fire starter and something to light that's safe in every room of your home. So that mental note, I have to make sure I locate where I put the rest of those lighters. They could be in that mess. Who knows? So, I'm not showing everything today, but this is the back of our table area, our work area, which is now not really workable because of the fact that I just made a mess. I'm not crazy on mixed vegetables, personally. Neither is my youngest daughter. But we got them because they'll be good in soups. Carrots, corn, mixed veggies, sweet peas, and green beans. We have pork and beans, potatoes, whole potatoes, corned beef hash, original diced tomatoes with green chilies. My husband and daughter decided they like those, and I actually kind of like them too, so whatever. This flat of whole potatoes, there's 6 here, and then 6 in the back of sliced. Same thing, these ones are all whole. And then, again, these have to go up on shelves. These are all just sitting here temporarily. So then we have peaches, fruit cocktail, pears, and mandarin oranges. Again, all flats. That is how we buy our things most of the time, is on a flat. But as you can see, I got one sauce that has to go upstairs. I'm going to put the onion on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 5 cans of soup, plus this, I guess, would make 6. But this is for something else, the cream of chicken. Which I do use it in a soup, but, and then we just got these big things of beans, and then 2 of these things of beans. We don't always buy everything on a flat, but you know, you got your sauce, everything that goes in your sauce, your tomato paste, your diced tomatoes. We have marinara, mushroom, meat, plain, like traditional. We got garlic and herb. We have all kinds of sauces, and then you get your mushrooms, which go in your sauces. This is just the way we do it, and I'm not good with organization. These are soups next to the sauces because some of these soups I use in pastas. There's cream of chicken, but then of course behind this fruit is more soups, but this is just the way we have to build more shelves. The mandarin oranges, oof, I don't even know what this is. See, that's cream of chicken. Like, why is that? Whatever. Pineapple. You can use pineapple for more than just eating. You can use it on warts. Over time, the acids in the pineapple will actually eat your warts. Just saying. And then we get to the weird stuff that Bigfoot doesn't eat. But I picked up this stuff, okay, because it was cheap at the time, and during time of lockdown, there wasn't always a lot to grab for preps, so I didn't know what was going on. I'll eat them. I don't care. But they're great for bug out bags too, but I got a bunch of like Vienna sausages. We have pulled pork, chicken. This chicken is in Buffalo. This chicken is in Applewood. Behind there is corned beefs, mackerel, there's salmon, more chicken breast that's just regular. This whole thing is all roast beef, more corned beef hash, beanie weenies, and this is all of our fishes, more mackerel. The salmon is all back there in that weird jar. That salmon comes in a jar that's like, it's like upside down or something. But the shrimps and the crabs, and here's the fun. Yep, I did it. I went out and got some, and I think we have just a few cans. We have a couple upstairs, but we did it. More fish, sardines, that goes all the way back there. And then we've got tuna, more potatoes, more soups, sweet potatoes, yams, more mixed vegetables, more carrots, more green beans. Well, here's some canned hams. I didn't want these falling off the shelf, so big things of corn, which we'll be using first, but we do obviously have smaller cans of corn. More back there. There is a hollow hole back there, and I have a reason for that. There's something. It's just something. That's a Lake Fairy secret. So again, I don't know why this soup is sitting over here, but apparently it is. But your beef stew and some rice actually will stretch your preps. But there's even cranberry sauce. I don't know why I put the cranberry sauce over here, not with the fruit. I just did, because that's what was working for me. Beets. So beets, green beans, and carrots, and mixed vegetables, and sweet potatoes and yams, and potatoes. I don't know. That's kind of my thing, because if you think about vitamins and whatnot, I mean, I guess corn has vitamins, but to me, corn is more of a filler. I'm just putting that out there. But you guys, this takes time, and this is just one little spot of our preps. I have a lot of work to do. I didn't even get into oils. This dresser drawer is out, but way back there. All right, I'm gonna prop my phone up, and I'm gonna push this dresser in. There's hot sauces and teriyaki sauces, and you don't want to just be eating. There's Worcestershire. I mean, this drawer I'm pushing, and there's ketchup for days. There's all kinds of condiments and dressings. And in that HTF situation, you're not going to want to be eating dry rice with nothing on it. So, for instance, this is a big, huge olive oil. This one is 101 flow ounce. So, and then there's just more oil and more oil. And then there's more oil. There's just oil for days. And lemon juices. Really important. Vinegars. There's apple cider vinegars. So, yeah. Doesn't look like much, but there's a hole back there, and it just goes back there. Also, I just realized I had my phone leaning up against another vinegar that I apparently had on the table. And also rices that need to go up on a shelf that I packaged up. I don't even know what's in this coffee can. See, I just do stuff. Like, I put scissors in here and, I don't know, spoons and forks. I don't know. We had a tornado last year, and we never had to go to the basement. We don't get tornadoes, really. It came down off the mountain. It landed on the mountain and came down. And my husband and I and my daughter's never gone to our basement because of a tornado warning before. But my husband lived in Ohio before here, and he knows what it looks like on the radar. And he's like, get to the basement, grab the dog. We had to go to the basement. We've never had to do that before. I started putting things down here in case we're stuck down here. But again, do not keep your preps all in one place. Do not put them just in a basement or just in your home. If you have a garage that's not connected from your home, figure out something in the cold months or the hot months to store that food safely. I didn't even get to this yet. Most people have seen this if you've been following me. This bag over here, where am I? I know it's dark in here, but this bag over here is potatoes I've had since August, and yeah, so they're ready to plant. So I have like a whole bag of those. This bag here are all a month old, and the ones back are, sorry, a month old, and no, a couple of weeks old, and then a couple of months old. These onions have been in here, I'm going to bring this one upstairs too, have been in here, okay, since October. But there's some that have been in here since August and October, and just because some are okay from October, some look like this. Yeah. But let's see, what month are we in? March? Some of these potatoes and onions have been in here since August and October. Some of them are still good. If you keep your veggies from the farm or from a grocery store in a cool, dark place, they last a lot longer. So, just putting that out there. We got two of these for Christmas. I can still gift this away if need be, but I put it in our preps because if there's ever a time where we have one broken, we have a new one. We don't do many paper products, but I keep these just in case. We also have cereal back there. This is a corner thing, so it goes deep way back. That's why it's so dark. Again, more baking soda and a bigger thing that I need to do. There's a recipe that would be good to rip off before you throw the box away for sour cream coffee cake. Remember earlier when I was in that cupboard over there, I talked about the pastas? Okay, so those pastas are in larger, taller things. So this is flour, and then there's a rubber seal, and then when you turn this, it seals your food. So we have plenty of those. I have to still do this one, but we have bread flour. And then what I do, when I just buy a or a couple of flours, before I put them into sealed containers, I just stick them into a freezer bag. Now, make sure it's a freezer bag and not just a gallon Ziploc bag. But let me just get in here. So there's these things here. This is the packaging that come off a pallet. So each one of these has 8 flours in it that are 5 pounds each. we probably don't have enough flour, but again, I don't buy too far ahead because I don't, well, I need to probably, but I haven't gotten there yet. So, up on top we have cat litter and cat foods going to literally the rafters. We won't talk about the rafters because Lake Ferry's too short, so I'm sorry. When Proper Now says stacked to the rafters, I took it literally. We have a lot more to do. Okay. Yeah. So, again, with the water, we have between down here all the way underneath the stairs, and I'm sorry you guys can't see way under there and way back there underneath these stairs. But the thing of it is we've got about maybe 4 going on 5 months, 4 going on 5 months of water. That's 5-gallon. There's those big 5-gallon things that you can flip up and put on top of a water cooler. We have a bunch of those. We have gallon jugs. I have gallons over here too, so I can actually show you guys these. When we get the gallons, we buy the whole box so you can stack them on top of each other. And of course, there's the TP and regular drinking bottles. And again, with the boxes and totes are also filled with Gatorades and apple juices. And of course, you got your juices down there in that corner. I don't care where you have to stuff things, stuff it in there. We have a lot of organizing to do, and when I say we, I think I mean me, because my hubby works a full-time job, and I'm grateful for that. Also down here, again, you want to make sure you have this plus more in other parts of your home or on your property. I don't care if it's a shed, garage, what. Figure out how to store those things away from the elements. Freezer. We have a lot of junk in here on top because we go through that, and it's actually looking pretty sad right now. This freezer is looking really sad. My daughter doesn't have many pizzas in here. I don't think there's any more corn dog junk. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much of that in here. But anyway, if I could just do this. What is that? I guess I'm gonna have to come down here, and you guys have to make sure you keep these clean. I did get some pre-made burgers, but we also have big packages of burgers in here. I'm gonna show you guys something. Oh, an ice cream cone. I think Bigfoot had that. There's chickens and oh, there's more ice cream. I don't know how these things, we have junk. Like, we have this kind of junk, and we have french fries in here. We have packages of spinach and ravioli and the cheese ravioli. But these are things like I've packaged with a vacuum sealer. Well, I guess she has a couple of tiny little pizzas left. I'm taking stuff from one side to the other, okay? But like, this should have been repackaged and sealed, but I got this frozen, so I just came home and put it in the freezer. That thing is huge. But what I wanted to show you guys, and I'm sorry, I cannot lift them up because unless I need them, I'm not doing it twice. But we've got, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Let me see, I'm moving my hand. Those are turkeys. We have 1, 2, 3, and then over here somewhere, I think I put it over here. We have a big turkey breast. We have pork loins, hamburger. We even have ice cream way down there. But I don't need to show you guys everything, but I'm doing this for 2 reasons. This has taken us a year just down here. And yeah, there's things upstairs and elsewhere too. But